Sharon here and welcome to my channel. I'm going to have a go at another author book. The last one I did with the Roses and Wine was lovely, but the pages were very brittle because I used a vintage book, and where the pages were gorgeous, they were very brittle and difficult to work with. So I've gone out to the charity shops and picked up a new book that is glued in, by the way, and not sewn, so you don't lose pages in it. And I've started it already. It's going to be my Woodland Tales journal. I've left these pages for now, and what I usually do is I glue 2 pages together after having taken out, take 2 pages and take out 8. And I usually have sort of like just a plain page like that with no pockets or anything, just for journaling. Then I go on to, and this could be anything from like this, a fold down pocket, but I always take 8 pages out in between. Oops, and then I paper clip them until I've got myself through the book. Then I do another plain page. This one is a pocket. This one's going to be a top loading. Even though it's a pocket, you can still put plain paper on the back here for journaling, and you'll have a journaling spot in there with a card. Plain page, double flip over pockety thing, plain page, side loading pocket, plain page. I might change that, it seems to be quite a lot of plain pages. And then I've got to the end here where I'm going to take out 8 pages like this. Try and get as close to the edge as you can. 3, well, the edge, the inside. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And normally I'd go through my tweezers and pull them out, but with this, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm going to do a double side pocket, if that makes sense. Oops, that way round. So roughly there. And obviously we keep all these pages, so that I'll now paper clip that together. And then this side, I'm taking out 8 sheets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, 6. It does get harder as the nearer the back you get. 7, 8. And then this one, I'm going to get a pencil because I forgot it. And roughly trying to do it level, the same sort of size pocket. So what I do is I just gently mark it there. So I've marked it there so it roughly looks even. Doesn't have to be exact by any means. And then rip that off and paper clip that. So that's how I start it. I'll now go through gluing the pages and taking the remnants off of the inside there. And I'll be back once I've glued all the pages. Okay, I've gone through and I've stuck my plain pages together. I've inked where the pockets are going. There, these are the plain pages stuck together. Here, I've inked down there. I've whoops, oh dear, stuck together the top loading pocket there, plain pocket, inked the side pockets. That's a plain page, side loading pocket I've stuck together, and then this needs sticking, so I thought I'd show you what I do. I've made sure I've taken all the insides out down the middle there as much as I can. I then put glue down the middle as well to secure it, and then glue around the edges like this. Whoops, it's a bit much. Get rid of that. Right, and then put this together like that. And just make sure you've got it stuck and stuck down in there as well, because then you're definitely sealing in where you've taken the pages out, and be very careful with all the glue coming out in places. See, like at the top there, make sure you take it off there, like that. So I've got the 2 pockets here that I've done. I don't stick any of these down because I'm going to put pages inside, papers inside rather, then I'll stick these down. And then I've got another plain page here, and what I'm thinking is I did have, no I haven't got, yes I have, these 2 pages I'm going to put together. Actually, am I? Yes I am, because I'm thinking I've got some green material to go on here, very bright green material, and I thought I would stick that down on top of the material once I've folded it all over the cover. Which I'll be doing next. So I'm going to stick these 2 pages down here. I haven't actually torn anything out of these 2 as they were at the very end. Oh dear, I should have put that upside down. I was deciding not to come out. Yeah, you have to keep, mind you, when you keep it upside down, look what happened at the last page, it all comes out. Isn't it always the way? It's either none or all. So yeah, do it like that, and then bring this up together like that. There, and do it gently and making sure you've got all your glue in. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is the cover. So I'll get my material and see you in a second. Hi, I've got the book cover cut out for this Woodland Tales journal. As you can see, I've mitered the corners. You need to go in just a few centimetres or millimetres so that you can pull it over and it will cover the corners, if you can see there. But I will be putting metal book corners on there anyway. And the other thing was that I found quite awkward. This was quite tight to the spine. The book was quite tight to the spine. I don't know if you can see there. So I had to get, I'm going to stand up for this, I found I had to do it for the other side. I had to get my pokey tool and really sort of gently edge it out from the spine, from the book, the spine from the book cover, so that I could poke the material down. Now also I've had to, as you can see there, whoops, like that, I've cut some of the top off here as well. So what I'm going to do now is bend it back like that and then poke this in. Normally I do this last, but because it's so tight and I need to get the glue, the edges done, whoops, I'm not in camera, sorry about that, properly, I'm going to poke this in quite a way in if I can. Actually, I might find I might still have to, yeah, I'm going to have to cut some off of there as well, a bit more off of there. So, get my scissors. Don't cut all the way because I'm going to use some of that to poke in as well, like that, so that I can poke that into there. I've not had to do this before, so this is quite interesting. So this should now, let's do this one. It's this way up. This is the bottom I've just done. This should now pull up over there. I'll get some of my clips to put on there and there. And then over here, this should pull over like that to stick there and there. I think I might need to mitre that a little bit more off to the side, as you can see there. That's better. And then this pulls up here. And again, this is going to be covered, so any fraying will be covered. Right, now you then put it together. Just say some of the corners aren't, but I am going to be putting book corners on, as you can see, so that when it opens, I will be putting glue down the edges here as well, on this bit here and in there, to make sure it's in the spine. Right, okay, it's now the glue time. Right. As I've got it all hopefully in place, I can put a bit of glue down here. You only need a small amount just to hold it. And then I'll fold. I will put the clips back on for a minute, just to make sure I've got it all back in place again. And that side. And that side. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I suddenly started getting a frog in my throat. Right, back to this. So yes, I put the glue down the side here to hold it in place, like that. Underneath there. And then turn it, and I will do the same here. When I can get my glue coming out, maybe it's time to turn it upside down. I'm going to be putting the paper over the top of this, so it shouldn't be, it should be, this all will stick down and be out the way, like that. And then the same this side. Would help if I took the top off this time, but at least it's upside down and coming out quite quickly now. There. Like that. So that and that will have metal clips on as well. Back to this side, and again I'm going to do the same this side, so that it pulls over. But of course you have to remember that it's going to shut like that, so you have to give it some leeway. So, yep, that's the front. So that is now like that. I need to poke a bit more in there. So I now need to fiddle around with it a bit. Okay. So the next bit is sticking this on once I've fiddled around with it a bit more. And then putting the metal. I need to go and get my metal corners as well. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, I keep saying okay, don't I, every time I come back. I've done the front part there, and I've put my metal corners on, as you can see there. And I've glued the inside down there. So now I've got to just glue the inside here. Oops, that got a bit stuck there. It's all right. So I had to tidy up the spine a bit, poke some more material in, and that can be quite fiddly, those bits. So you need to, when you're doing an autumn book, keep an eye on what sort of spine that you have, you've got there, and that you can poke your material in. So we just glue this across here, a bit up there, a few more bits there, oh, and a bit there, and then I just bring it up like that, there. Then I get the corners, make sure, once I've got rid of all the fray bits, then I get the corners, put my lid on, and I put them over. Might have to open that one up a bit because that's quite thick there, like that, and I put them over the corner. Actually, I think I'm going to do what I did before, and I put a bit of glue on some paper just to seal those corners there. Seal that corner down like that, and put that over the top like that, and then you just clamp them tight. If you can see, you just clamp it tight like that. Check this side is down as well. Clamp across the corner there, and then you just do the same the other side. Again, I might have to open it up. Yeah, I do. So you just pull it up gently like that, and pull it up gently that side, and clamp on. Don't want that fray bit out, I want that in there. That's it, on like that, and then just clamp it back on with your pliers. Make sure it's straight. Like that. See, that's not very, that's it. Straighten it up and then across there. So that's the back. Right, I think I'll finish it there, and I'll be back with the second part when we can start putting the papers in and decorating. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and watch out for part 2 of the Woodland Tales autumn book. Thanks very much. Bye.